advance along. Alright, what is this? We will ask them. Sure. Ah, great. So we got a free weapon. We can't use it with our energy level because we only have 3 bars and 3 bars. So if we wanted to, we could spend 35 to upgrade to get more bars available, and then a little bit more to get enough power to use it. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't have an extra energy, but I can steal it from the med bay or something if I need to. So let's go ahead and do that. There's a store coming up, so I should have. Or no, yeah, I guess I could have checked that before. Let's see. So these guys are. Oh, I guess that was it. Excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the store. I think actually I might be able to get to. So this is going to advance probably there, so I can get to here and then the store. And that way maybe I can try and get a little bit more money before I hit up the store. Oh, great. So I got some free stuff. The crafter that was there was damaged, so we just sort of took their stuff. So we can get to the store and see if we can buy anything. So, let's see. Scrap recovery arm is good for getting money along the way. I guess I don't have enough money for that anyway. I can get some crew, but I don't think it's really worth it right now. A defensive drone 2 would be good down the line, but not really right now because I don't have enough power for that anyway. I could sell. I bought this defensive drone. I could sell the small bomb and then buy the scrap recovery arm to try and get money. I think I'll do that. Even though that was an extra weapon thing I could have been using. I think this will maybe help me get money over time. Then we'll use the rest to repair up. Hopefully that's a good choice. We'll see. Oh, a second store. I was like, wait, wasn't I just at a store? I don't need to really go to the second store. So I think I will skip it. Because I don't have any money. Alright, so we land somewhere. Let's inquire about the process. We don't have any money, so we will decline their offer. And they're okay with that. Good. Alright, so these guys, they have, let's go ahead and, alright, so they have a flat cannon. I'm just used to these designs. So I know that's a flat cannon and then some sort of laser, probably a single shot. So we don't really want them to have any of that go off, but we don't have a lot of control over it. We can, with this ion blaster, we can take out their shields and then hope that the combat drone will hit and then actually fire at, this is going to hurt. Yep. So the ion thing is down at the moment. It'll be repaired shortly. And they're going to give up and give us those. That's not enough for me. Alright, let's back up. Let's get that going after our shield, or after their shields. Okay, their shields are down. So now our combat drone can do its thing. And one more blast. That's dead. And now with the scrap recovery arm, we'll end up getting more money. I believe this is including the adjustment because of the scrap recovery arm. It'll give us 10% more when we actually gain it. Okay, so we can't. We can get down here because it's not within this. The bad guys coming through, but if we get over here, we can't get back over because the only path connecting to there is where I am. So I'll have to just jump to the exit and skip everything else. Because actually, you can go through those, except you're attacking the rebels and they're stronger, and because it's inside of their area, you only get 1 credit if you beat them. So, all right. So there's a planet here, has intelligent life, so we can investigate it. And sometimes when you try to communicate, you'll get a guy, and then or nothing. And then other times, if you try to do this, you'll get some money or nothing, or someone will attack you, or there's all sorts of different random stuff that happens. So let's try and communicate, because an extra crew would be cool. Good. So I did get some resources and another crewmate. So now I have an extra crewmate that starts here, and I'll station him in the shield area, and he can, over time, the guys will skill up. So this guy here, if you see, because he's been inside of the engine area, so his engine ability is going up, and then his repair ability, because it was also beat up, is slowly going up. So each of them sort of skill up in their area. The weapons, I shoot more weapons than anything, so so Jill is skilling up. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to the next section. So I like to go through the nebulas typically, because or nebulae, because the fleet advances, I think, at half speed. So I end up being able to go through more stuff to get through. So it's kind of nice. Alright, so let's see. Let's sort of plan out our route. So from here, we have to go through one of these spots. So it looks like it's pretty straightforward. Everything's sort of connected up. So let's go ahead and start with here first, I guess. The other thing to notice in the nebula is you can't. The sensors are down, so you can't see the enemy ship stuff as well, and you can't see rooms that your guys aren't in. And then also in this particular one, I'm at half power, so I can't really do as much. Thankfully, this is not something where I have to fight somebody. So this is, I can just search the area for survivors and equipment, or get out of here. Sometimes this ends up causing problems, but let's do it anyway. Oh, good. So we got some money and a healing bomb that I'll probably never use. So I'll probably sell that once I get a chance. Let's go ahead and jump to the next section. And if you have any questions about the game, Nexus, just let me know. I've played using easy difficulty. I've gone through most of the ship designs, and I'm sort of an expert, at least on the other difficulty. Not so much this difficulty, but yeah. All right. So nothing's here. Let me make sure I'm not going off on some path it's going to be hard to... Okay, so this one has low power, and then a bad guy with 2 shields. How much is it to buy the game? I bought it on Steam. It's pretty cheap. I'm going to guess like maybe $20, if that. It's a pretty easy or cheap game, for the amount of playthroughs you can get through it. All right. So this game, or this particular guy, he has 2 shields, which is going to be pretty hard to get through. And I'm at half power. But thankfully, the rock guys, when they're inside the nebula, they typically will just let you say, never mind, I'll just leave. Or you can attack them if you want, or you could just leave. And in this case, I'm just going to leave because I'm at low power. All right. Okay, so this guy also has nothing. Okay, so far pretty uneventful here in the nebula. Let's go this way. And so now we have a big rebel ship. He has blasters and 2 shields. So that might be tricky to get through with what we have, but let's go for it. So let's try and chase him down. Unfortunately, we didn't end up chasing him down, and he was able to get away and then tell the fleet that we were coming, so they did an extra jump. So when we come here, we can see that usually in the nebula it would only go this far, but this turn it's going an extra bit, so that kind of stinks. Happens sometimes when you're fighting these rebel ships. Let's work our way through here, up, and then try and grab as many of these as we can before we hit the exit. Alright, let's go ahead. This is a pretty heavily damaged. Let's attempt to follow him. The Federation is the group that we're with. Oh, good. So we end up getting a free guy. And he is good. He's a full... Like, these will level up green and then yellow. So he's sort of a level 2, I guess, pilot. So our other pilot is actually only starting to work on becoming level 1. So we can actually make this guy our new captain. And take the second guy, and we can move him into some other station. So if we put him into here, if you notice the doors, they're this kind of door, and then if you have it manned, they're stronger doors. So if somebody invades your place, you can you have, like, they have to fight through to actually get to the doors. And you can see down here when it's like, if we wanted to, we could actually spend upgrade points to make it so that, where's the doors, so that the doors would be stronger, so that if people invade. So there's always different things you can do to upgrade your systems to make them better. But so if you just put a guy in there, then he can just sit in there, make the doors stronger,